We're at Webb Research, and we're talking with James Truman. And James, could you tell me a little bit about yourself and what this particular float is that's beside you here?
Sure. I'm a mechanical engineer. I've been at Webb for a couple of years, and I work on the gliders and the Apex floats. So what you see here is the modern incarnation of the Autonomous Profiling Explorer.
That's what Apex stands for?
That's what Apex stands for. It started off about 25 years ago as the Alice float, which was purely a Lagrangian float that drifted and told researchers information about subsea currents and general ocean characteristics, but didn't carry any sensors. Shortly after that, it was upgraded to the Palace float, which could carry sensors, and the Webb Research version is the Apex model here. So it carries a CTD. It can also carry a temperature sensor. In addition to the CTD, carry fluorometry sensors or biogeochemical sensors as well. It's designed to operate down to 2,000 meters, and it gets there by means of an external oil reservoir. So inside this device, there's a lead screw-driven pump here, which moves oil from an internal reservoir to an external reservoir, which can change the overall displacement. And since the weight stays the same, it changes the overall buoyancy. So this device is ballasted here so that the compressibility curve, the amount that this compresses, will intersect with the compressibility curve of seawater. So we can get this device to be neutrally buoyant at any given depth in the ocean, any given salinity and depth. So the device on the surface will be floating and reporting its position by either Argos or iridium telemetry. Will then submerge at roughly 8 centimeters a second and reach its target depth, where it will drift for 10 days or 2 weeks or so, at which point it's been programmed to surface and sample this ETD every few seconds, every few minutes, and report that data when it surfaces.
Okay, and so this is what they call an Argo Float. It's part of the Argo Float fleet. Okay.
Webb Research has made something like 6,000 of these floats that make up the majority of the Argo fleet.
Oh, excellent. Well, I appreciate you taking time to teach us a little bit about the Argo floats, because I keep seeing the little green dots on Google Earth, and I was always wondering what was underneath those dots. So
Sure.
That's what it is.
Thanks.
An Apex float.